In traditional marriages with kids, men are so needed at home that men are not able to fulfill their obligation, duty, and responsibility to massively provide wealth for their families. This day and age, in the 21st century, it is the best time that there has ever been for men to create wealth. And yet, they don't have capacity to create wealth because they work all that they can at work, and then they work all that they can at home, unable to create the wealth that they desire to create simply because their women and their children have needs that are unfulfilled in traditional marriages when there's only one woman. 3 Girls in Love fixes all of that. As an example myself, if I could choose, I would want to work 12-hour days, 6 days a week. Let's say 10 to 12-hour days. And then the rest of the time I would spend together with my family. I would love that lifestyle. And especially if there's 3 women that are at home waiting for me and I can go out and make things happen and then know that when I come home I can actually relax and I'll be nurtured, I'll be taken care of, I'll be fed, and I'll enjoy their presence. I'll be rewarded for having been out making all the dough, making all the money, and providing for them and being their protector and their provider and doing my responsibility. In 3 Girls in Love, the women would have all of those homemaking things covered. The man would not be needed in the home to take care of those things. The only reason why the man is needed for that is because for every child under the age of 8 or 9, it's literally 100% job for the woman unless the kid is in school or in kindergarten. But then she usually has a full-time job because she's bored at home, and then it's going to be pretty much the exact same experience because she goes to work and then she takes care of the kids at night, and then he's expected to go to work, and then he's supposed to come home at night and help out, and it's messed up in normal family situations where the kids are below the age of 8. Everything becomes better once the kids grow up and become teenagers. However, you want your entire life, including the days when you have kids and small kids, you want to enjoy that time because it's the only time that you're ever going to have small babies that look like you, okay? So you want to make sure that you enjoy that time instead of being sleep deprived and everything is absolutely horrific. In 3 Girls in Love, it is not a drudgery anymore. In 3 Girls in Love, you're together with your best friends forever. And you easily cook, and you easily clean, and you easily take care of the kids, and have plenty of time for play left over because you're 3. And when the man finally returns from his long and dreary day of business with all of the problems that he's had to solve, he comes home to a beautiful environment with maybe some music in the background, where the kids have been prepared, and there's delicious meals on the table, and everyone's sitting around the table being excited to have their father home, and they are all striving for his attention, but at the same time they're doing it patiently because they've been emotionally fulfilled throughout the day. They haven't been emotionally neglected. If there's only one woman, I can promise you that those kids will have been emotionally neglected. Even if they go to school or kindergarten, sometimes that's even worse. Because there, you have one person or 2 people taking care of 20 kids or 30 kids. Trust me, they're emotionally neglected at school. It's even worse. At home, at least, they might be somewhat neglected because the mother has 2 other kids or 3 other kids, meaning she wants to take care of the food, she needs to take care of the cleaning, and she needs to take care of her own emotional health, etc., etc., etc. It's a huge list of things that need to get done. But in 3 Girls in Love, you've got this amazing environment where the man comes home, everything is set, everything is beautiful, and they simply enjoy his presence before they go to sleep. And then the man has the chance to catch up with his women and enjoy their presence and they can play games together, they can do other things, and just life is so beautiful. Can you compare this to the way you were brought up? Most of the families in today's world are dysfunctional because men and women don't have capacity. 3 Girls in Love allows you that capacity, and it creates a beautiful environment for every single person that it's involved, and especially the kids. And you want the kids to feel special and to feel emotionally fulfilled from you having given them the love, the attention, and the care that they deserve. Also, remember the sinking of women's periods. Studies have shown that women who live together in college dorms eventually sink in order for their periods to pretty much land on the same day. And then they basically have their same cycle living together in the same home. It's as if the universe was preparing everyone for 3 Girls in Love, because it's perfect when 3 girls in love have the exact same cycle. They don't have to think about, oh, when is your period? And when is your period? And when are our moods going to be up and down and out of whack? They simply have one cycle. And it doesn't fluctuate because they don't move around and live with other people, and then suddenly they move and live with other people. It stays the same because these 3 girls stay together forever. This is what's so powerful when it comes to this. So you've got different scenarios. One scenario would, for example, be that they're in the same bedroom, in the same bed, making love together as a unit. 1 man, 3 women, fulfilling the man's dreams for sure, but also fulfilling the emotional needs of the women as well. And it allows them to both prepare these seances with singing, with dancing, with stripping, whatever they want to do to make it exciting and fun, because they've got a lifetime to enjoy this, okay? And it provides variety, and it provides excitement and anticipation. So that's one scenario. The other scenario would be that maybe sometimes the man takes one of the women away and sneaks her away for a quickie. And then they suddenly have a dirty little secret that's only between them. Then the 2 other women will begin to feel something is going on, and they might even be on the lookout for them and try and find them. It becomes a game, and it's a fun game. If there was 2 women, this would be a problem. If there's 3 women, the other 2 have each other, and they know also that they will be equally treated by the man, which means that he will do the exact same thing to them another time. That's what's beautiful in this relationship, that no one is ever left behind, because or else the concept wouldn't work. But it does work, and it's based upon these key principles that have not been practiced by the polygamists of old that did not know what they were doing. But it's a new dawn, and we're creating a different system that actually fulfills every single person involved. And the last scenario that I wanted to mention was, for example, if the man wanted to take one of the women on an exclusive weekend trip or out on a date or whatever it is, the women that are left behind have each other. And again, they know that they will also be taken care of, and next time it's their turn because they're keeping track of all those things, and it's never a problem that one of them gets special treatment sometimes, because it's fun. And it creates variety, and then they talk about, oh, what did you do, and did you have fun, and oh, I can't wait for next time when I'm going to be taken out, blah, blah, blah. The 3 girls in love system works. But what it is dependent on, massively dependent on, is the right guy. First, that he's trustworthy, that he commits for the long haul, that you know he's not going to go anywhere because of his proven track record, that he's got a strong financial foundation, and the women never have to work a day in their life outside the home, and they can do whatever they want in their home. They can go outside, be in nature, they can travel, they can be with their kids, whatever they want to do, however you want to set up the family. The universe has designed it in such a way that one man and three women is the optimal setup for a beautiful and happy family structure.